Okay, good afternoon, students. Um, I am going to explain to you about our story in reading. We are now in Unit 5. The title of our story in Unit 5 is A Snake in the House. Okay, so since the title is A Snake in the House, it means we're going to learn about snakes. Now, before we will continue, I want you to learn first the vocabularies for this story. Now you can see these vocabularies in your reading book on page 34. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 words. Okay. For the first word here, we have the word accident. Accident. Okay. Now, accident means it is something that happened that you didn't expect. Like it was not planned. You didn't expect it to happen. And you will understand more about the word accident since there is a Thai word in this page, so you will be able to understand what is accident. Now the next word that we have is blanket. Again, blanket. Now blanket is made of cloth or fabric that we use to cover our bodies when we sleep, when we feel cold. So that is blanket. Now, number 3, the third word here is breathe. Breathe. Breathe is when you inhale or when you take in air into your mouth and goes to your lungs. So you can live. You need to breathe. Breathe air. Okay. Next, we have broom. A broom is an object that you use to sweep the floor. When you want to sweep or clean the trash on the floor, then you use a broom. Again, broom. The next word that we will learn is the word come. Come. Now, this word you do not have to pronounce the sound L. This is silent L, so you don't say calm. No, but this is come. Come. Now, this is a time when there is a situation or something happened, but you should stay calm, like relax, like don't do anything. Don't be scared. Don't shout, don't panic, just stay calm. Just relax. Don't do something wrong. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, just stay calm. Next, we have gently. The word is gently. Gently is like slowly, softly, gently. Like when you talk, you have to talk gently. It means not fast, not loud, just enough. Gently, nicely, in a nice way, gently. And then the next word here we have pipe. A pipe is a tube. Usually a pipe is found under your sink where the water passes from the faucet. When you open your faucet, it goes down to the sink and down to the pipe. So this pipe, especially in this story, this is a water pipe since water passes through this pipe. And then we have the word quickly. So quickly is an adverb. It describes action. It tells how the action is done. It means quickly. So you did the action in a quick way or quickly. And then the ninth word is we have rest. Rest. This is a time when you have to do nothing. Just rest. Take a rest. Stop from what you're doing. Stop from playing, from studying, from writing, from working. Everything. Take a rest. Rest is to stop what you're doing. Just rest. Do nothing. And the last word here we have scream. When we say scream, this is another word for the word shout. Shout and scream. When you say scream, when you shout, you scream loudly like ah, like this. When teacher is angry in the classroom, I scream or I shout like be quiet, like that. That is scream. Okay, let's review the words again. I'll be reading the words again. Accident, blanket, breathe, broom, come, gently, pipe, quickly, rest, and scream. Now you have to remember the meaning and especially the spelling of these words because we are going to have a spelling test on Thursday. So please study the spelling of these words for a spelling test on when is that? Yes, you're right. That would be on Thursday. Okay? Now we already learned these words. Now we are ready to read the story. Let's go to the first page. Now you can open in your reading book on page 29. Page 29 in your reading book, and this is Unit 5. What's the title again? The title is A Snake in the House. So it means you found or there is a snake in the house. Not outside, not in school, not in the mall, not anywhere, but in the house. So we are going to learn today in this story what should we do or what happened to the snake in the house. Okay, here below we have the word watch. There are 6 pictures below as you can see, and the name of these objects or in the pictures, the letters were mixed. So we have to unscramble or rearrange the order of the letters so it can form a word which is the name of the object or the picture that you can see. So we have to use, after we have rearranged, after we have unscrambled the letters to make a word, then we are going to write the word in the blank. So we have to use the letters in the box to write the words under the pictures. Now, look at picture number 1. Look at the picture. What is the woman or boy or a person? What is the person doing? So you have to unscramble these letters. Now, what could it be? It is S-E-M-C-E-A-R. Look at the action. The woman is opening his mouth wide and like this. Now, what could it be? What is that word? This is a vocabulary that we have learned a while ago. So you have to find the answer of this. Number 2, this is what you call a cover, the covering of anything, the cover, the top cover. This one in the picture you can see a toilet bowl. This plastic, the white, this thing that covers the bowl is called this one, D-I-L. Now we have to arrange these letters to form a word. This is wrong spelling, D-I-L, so you have to rearrange it to form the correct word. And then number 3, this is what I've told you a while ago, that this is found usually under the sink where the water passes from the sink going down, down, down to the drain. So this is what could it be? The letters are, you can see here, we have E-P-P-I. What could be this word? So again, this word is found in the vocabulary page a while ago. And number 4, this is very easy. You use this to cover your body when you feel cold. What is this? And 5, this one, this object. You use it to clean or to sweep the floor when it's dirty. And number 6, this is quite difficult. It's not found in your list of the vocabulary words that we have learned a while ago. This is the area or the space you can see in front of your house or at the back or at the side. Okay, let me give a hint, a bonus. So this word is called, or the correct spelling is Y-A-R-D. It is, what is this word? Yes, it is yard. A yard. Y-A-R-D. A yard is the space that you can see in front of your house or at the back. When this yard is in front, we call it front yard because it is found in front. If it is at the back, it's called what? Backyard. Okay, front yard, backyard. Okay, now let us read the story. It's reading time. Let's read. And then if you see the words from the word watch that we have just did, you can underline those words. Now, Natcha. Natcha is one of the characters in this story. Natcha is a girl name, I think. So this is Natcha saying, "Good night," said my little sister Beam. So Beam is the little sister of Natcha. So Beam said, "Good night. I'm going to brush my teeth." So Beam said that she's going to brush her teeth. But 2 minutes later, so after 2 minutes that she said that she's going to brush her teeth, they heard a loud scream or loud shout. What happened? What could it be? They heard Beam shouting. So their dad shouted too. "What's the matter? What happened? Why? What's wrong?" So Natsha and her dad went or ran into the bathroom to find Beam. And where did they find Beam? Where did they see Beam? Beam was standing on the lid of the toilet. So a while ago, we have learned what is lid, the covering of the toilet. Now, when you are going to use the toilet, you have to open the lid, right? You have to open so you can sit down and do your thing, poo-poo or like this. Do number 1 or do number 2. So Beam was standing on top of the lid of the toilet. And then Beam said, "On the pipe." "What's on the pipe?" Beam said. So Natcha and her father looked. We looked. What did they see? What did they find? There was a huge green snake. So what did they find? Huge. Huge means big or large. There was a big green snake. Oh, I just remember my favorite color is green. Anyway, so they saw a big, large, or huge green snake. And then what did their dad do? Dad or their father quickly threw a blanket over the snake. So their dad took a snake and covered a body or covered the snake. And then their dad picked up a broom. Remember what's the broom? We use it to clean the floor. Picked up the broom. And Natcha said, "What are you doing?" Natcha thought that her dad would hit the snake. But the father said no. Natcha said, "Don't hit it. Don't hit it." But the dad answered, "I'm not going to." So dad said he won't hit the snake. So what was their dad doing? Why did he pick up a broom? So dad said it's not a dangerous kind of snake. Not dangerous, not scary, not antaray. It's just like a house snake. It's not a dangerous kind of snake. So what's the purpose of the blanket? Why cover the snake? The blanket makes the snake feel calm. Because of the blanket that was covered by the snake's body, the snake would feel calm. Like the snake would not try to crawl away or to bite them, but will feel calm. Just do nothing, just rest. Because it can see people, it can see us. The snake just stayed calm because cannot see the people. You know what? The snake will only bite you if it feels that the snake's life is in danger. If he feels that, oh, this person will kill me, then the snake would fight back. But if we just let go of the snake, we won't touch the snake, we won't hit the snake won't do anything but just crawl away. So that's why their father or their dad covered the snake with a blanket. And then, what did he do with the broom? Dad said, "I'm going to help it go outside." So the broom is used to help the snake go outside. How did Dad do it? Dad lifted a blanket a little, picked up the blanket a little, then used the broom to gently push. Push. What is push? Put force forward to push the snake into the yard. Dad pushed a little the snake while it is still covered with the blanket so that the snake can't see them and the snake won't react and won't fight back. So push the snake slowly, gently, not strongly because the snake would get hurt. So slowly pushed into the yard. And their dad said, we should be kind to animals, but never try to move a snake yourself. It means if you are alone, you are all alone by yourself, you should not move or touch or hit the snake by yourself because it might bite you. You might be in danger. So you have to, I think, just follow what their father did. If you see a snake, do not panic, do not scream or run, but better throw a blanket, cover the snake, and push the snake a little using a broom. Push it away so it can go outside the house. Okay? So this is a story about a house, not a house, a snake in the house. So here you can see a picture of a toilet. Okay? Now let's proceed to the exercise. How are you going to answer? Now will be turning the next page, which is in page 31. You're going to try if you answer the questions if you understood the story. Now you're going to draw a line or make a line to complete the sentence. Now number 1. Beam screamed or Beam shouted. Beam scream, why? Or yeah, what could be the next? The next words to connect it, to make a sentence. Beam screamed. And then you have to choose. Screamed on top of the snake. Beam screamed moves snakes on her own. Beam screamed when she saw the snake. Could it be Beam screamed to help the snake go outside? Or Beam screamed on the lid of the toilet? You have to think and decide which one is the correct set of words to make a sentence. Number 2, she stood. Stood is the past tense of stand. So she stood or she stand, past tense stood. Stood where? The answer is found in the story, in the left side of your left page of your book. So she stood where? Where did she stand? 3, Dad threw a blanket. Where did or to which, to whom did Dad threw a blanket? 4, he used the broom to what? What did he use the broom for? 5, Dad said we shouldn't what? Shouldn't do what? According to their dad. Okay? Now, in understanding B, you have to answer the questions. And the answers to these questions, again, are just found in the story. Number 1, when and where did Beam find the snake? When. It means time of the day. When. Is it the morning, evening, afternoon? When. And then where? Where did Beam find the snake? So you have to write the answer. Like, Beam found the snake in where? At when? What time? So first you answer the place and then what time or what time of the day. Number 2, what did she do when she saw it? What did Beam do when she saw the snake? Again, the answer is found in the passage. 3, why did Natcha and Beam's dad put a blanket on the snake? Can you remember? I was explaining or reading a while ago why their dad covered the snake with a blanket. So why? Again, the answer is found in the story. 4, why didn't he hit the snake with a broom? Why their dad didn't hit the snake with a broom? Again, answer is found in the story. 5, what should Natcha and Beam do if they are home alone and they see a snake? So maybe next time Natcha and Beam will be alone in their home, in their house. Like their father, their mother won't be there. They're only the two of us. Not us, two of them. What do you think should they do if they see a snake? So you have to write the answers in the blank. Okay? And then next page, page 32, This will be your homework since you didn't join the class today, so you have to answer. I also give this as a homework to the 4 students who joined this afternoon. I only had 4 students. This was also their homework. Okay? So, first question here is, you think, has an animal ever come inside your house? Have you remembered that there are some strange or scary animal came inside your house? Except the bird or the cat, because it's normal. They are um they are pets. They are house animals. Except from house animals, another animals. Have you experienced that some scary animals, strange animals get inside your house? And then what did you do? No, you can write answer if you have experienced it. But if no animals ever come to your house, then you can write there wasn't any animal that come to my house. No, nothing. No animals. Okay. And letter B, you imagine that these 3 spiders are real or true. You imagine that these spiders came or inside your house. What do you think are the ways that you can do to gently put this or help the spider go outside? How can you gently help the spider go outside? Do not kill the spider, but you have to help the spider go outside. How? So you have to think and write ways on how to help the spider go outside from your house. And then next, Natsha and Bim's dad says we should be kind to animals. So I want you to think of 5 ways that we can be kind to animals every day. So think of ways, how can we be kind to animals every day? So you list five ways. Example, feed hungry animals can be like that, or do not kick the animals, something like that. So something like that. So you can think of your own ways showing how to be kind to animals. There are 5 ways that I want you to write. Okay? And then next, page 33, you're going to read a conversation between Pond and Mom. Pond's mom. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 words that you can choose and then write them in the blanks to complete the conversation. Now this conversation is all about a bat. You can see in the picture there is a bat. So you can choose from these words. We have an accident, bat, bowl, breathe, rest, and very well. Now, there are 2 meanings and pronunciation of the word bowl. When we say bowl, it is a dish or we can use to put food or liquid or something that we can eat or drink. We can pronounce it as bowl. But for the toilet, it's not bowl but it's bowl. Same spelling but this pronunciation is different. For the toilet, we say bowl. But this one, for the food or water or something that we put in our mouth, that is pronounced as bowl. Okay? Now, this word here is bowl. Not bowl, not toilet, but this one is bowl. You can put food. Okay? Again, we have choose from the words accident, bat, bowl, breathe, rest, and very well. So you are going to read this story, read these sentences, the conversation, and put these words to complete the conversation. Okay? So that is all for today's reading. Topic is a snake in the house. Again, don't forget page 34, the Unit 5 vocabulary to study the spelling for a spelling test on Thursday. So I hope you understand our story today. May you do the homework, and after you answer, you take a picture and send it to me. Put it in the album for English. English. The book is reading. I made albums for each of you. I sent an album for each book. There is reading album, grammar album, conversation album, I Wonder album, and PW Enter Primary English album. Now, since this is reading, when you take a picture of this, you send it in the reading album so I can check it later after you send your homework. Now, other students, you still have a chance to send other homeworks that were a long time ago. You can send it. And I remind you to make a video of your activity for conversation. Any activity that you did by using first, second, then, and what? Finally. So you have to describe the activity that you did using those four keywords. First, example, first, I took a shower. Second, I ate breakfast. Then I played online game, probably can be like that. And finally, I ate lunch, like that. So you are going to describe your activity. That was your homework. That was last week. So I'm still waiting. You still have a lot of homework. Oh, and then one more thing. You also had a homework about superhero. If you were a superhero, what would you do? So it's not late yet. But we are almost, yeah, tomorrow is our 1 month of online study, right? We started June 21. But for me, I was absent that day. I started 22. But anyway, it's been a month now. So those who didn't pass your homework, please pass and send it to the albums that I made. Okay, thank you for listening. And that's all. And thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.